with the team that they have right now, it was all Chaim Bloom.
A lot of it, at least 50% of it's definitely Chaim Bloom. We took Whitlock in the Rule 5 draft from the Yankees. Thank you. The Verdugo trade, right? He's also built up our farm system. Garrett Richards, Eduardo Perez.
Garrett Richards.
Garrett Richard, the guy that you wanted to throw off a boat. Now all of a sudden you love him.
Well, last month of the season,
Hold on. He's in the bullpen now, and he's been much better.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said 2 weeks ago. You were freaking. You were attacking him.
I don't want him as a starter. No, not at all. Oh, and by the way, when you were like, we don't know what Sale's going to be, Sale's come back and pitched pretty damn well.
Sale's been an ace. Don't underestimate that. Sale's been an ace.
Chaim Bloom also brought in Hunter Renfroe, who, by the way, led the league in outfield assists this year. You're welcome.
Well, that's because he knew him in Tampa Bay, so he was going to.
But it doesn't matter. Hold on, Tyler. But it does not.
No, I'm giving him credit. I love Bloom.
That's neither here nor there.
Best GM in the American League.
Errol is saying Chaim Bloom has done nothing.
How do you think he's the best GM in the? He's barely been there. He's the best GM in the
NHL. Look at the Tampa Bay Rays he built.
So he didn't build the Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh my God, give me a break.
He didn't build the Tampa Bay Rays.
Who did?
Not him.
Who?
He wasn't the GM of the team. He wasn't.
Who was?
He was the third guy under the other two guys.
You want to know what's even more fun tidbit to this whole thing? The New York Mets interviewed him 6 years ago.
Yeah, I know. I wanted him, Jeff. Well, I remember
Look at that. He doesn't drink and drive. He doesn't grope women. He would have been a great improvement.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's pretty sad.
And he knows how to build a baseball team despite was a guy in the red hat.
First of all, you don't know any of that stuff. It just hasn't come out yet.
Well,
okay? So you don't know any of that stuff.
All right.
All we know is that
Boston's
the
a pretty big media market. I'm sure
if
he did something
GM
stupid.
Of the last 3 years.
But you can't say he's done nothing with this team. He brought in Plawecki. He brought in Renfroe.
Oh, yes, another X-Mets.
All right, if you want me to change my words, he did what he needed to do to make the team somewhat of a team. But this wasn't his team. The guys, the most important guys, the Sales of the world, the Evaldis, they weren't his. They didn't bring those in.
No, those guys weren't his. But he had to make some tough decisions. The Mookie.
All right, every GM has to make. Brian Cashman makes tough decisions.
Dude, how many guys when they first?
What made him do it wrong?
You lost to the Red Sox.
So what? They lost to the Red Sox.
So the guy running the Red Sox did a better job.
It's one game.
The manager managed better. The GM built the team better.
Tyler, it was one game.
The Red Sox owned us all season. You need to get over that.
Really? They owned the Yankees all season?
Okay, the Yankees got hot and beat them, 5 out of 6 times in the second half?
The series was 10-9.
It was 10-9. They didn't completely beat the Yankees. What are you talking about? Why you talk out of your ass?
It was about, what,
6-0? You're talking out of your ass.
I'm not talking out of my ass.
Yes, you
are.
are.
You're talking with Yankee vision on it.
I'm not talking with
the Yankees are not a good winning baseball team.
Okay.
We haven't won in over 10 years. You need to wake up and realize the Yankees are not good.
The Yankees had the same record as the Red Sox. What are you talking about, you idiot? You are a jackass.
Yeah?
You need to take the finger out of your ass.
Who had home field advantage, numbnuts?
What do you mean they had the same record? They had the same record.
Why did the Red Sox get home field over the Yankees?
They had one more win than the Yankees.
Oh,
they had one more. Yes, they did.
They had one win more against the Yankees.
10-9.
So the Red Sox beat the Yankees.
You just said they destroyed the Yankees, you idiot.
Right.
Did you not say that?
One more win.
Are you talking
before the wild card game?
You talking your ass?
And then the Red Sox beat them.
Why don't you get your Santa Claus
in the wild card game?
Why don't you get your Santa Claus outfit on?
Your beloved Garrett Cole has yet to pitch good in a big game in New York.
Ho, okay.
Right. So you can take the Cy Young he's going to win and shove it up his ass.
Yeah, well, good.
Because Garrett Cole needs to start pitching like the $1 million man we pay him to be. I'm sorry, not the $1 million man. Okay, so the $300 million man.
You're going to sit here.
Wake up. Your boy Brian Cashman needs to have his ass to the fire. The other moron that runs this team needs to lose his goddamn job.
30.
You are okay with losing.
30.
You don't like winning.
Are you done? Are you
done?
No,
I'm not done.
You're an idiot. You sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot. Everything that you said, you make up your own freaking statistics and everything. You just said the Yankees got destroyed by the Red Sox when they didn't.
They owed you the first half of the season, and then when it came to the big game, the Yankees
it happens in big games, you idiot.
Right?
It happens in big games.
You go into Boston, and you got your ass kicked. You got your ass kicked.
That's why you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
And guess what?
You talk like an ass.
You want to know why the Yankees fucked up?
Brian Cashman is the only GM in sports history that's had 30 winning seasons. Tell me what team. Tell me what team in
Gene Michael built the team for the first decade. George Steinbrenner bought the team for the second decade, and now you're here.
Gene Michael didn't. No,
What?
First of all, Gene
The
Michael.
core four is Gene Michael.
First of all,
Bernie Williams was there before Brian Cashman was GM.
First of all, Brian Cashman.
Bring up the story about how Brian Cashman single-handedly brought in Derek Jeter.
Hold on one second. You just told me that the GM from the Red Sox built the Tampa Bay Rays. Did you not say that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and he was what?
Because the payroll is dead last in the
where
league
was
every
he?
year.
Where was he? He was the
28.
VP. He was the VP of. He was the VP of something. Okay, Brian Cashman.
You haven't named
was
the GM yet.
Vice president. He was the what was he? The second behind Gene Michael. He was the reason. What? First of all, he helped draft Bernie Williams. He's the one who scouted Bernie Williams. Did you know that, idiot? No, you didn't, because you weren't. You weren't even alive, you dumbass.
Who made the call?
You weren't even alive, you
Who
dumbass.
Who made the call?
Let me ask you this question, because you think you know everything about the Yankees.
I do know everything. Go ahead.
What? Derek Jeter, right? He was drafted, right?
Yeah. The Astros gave up on him.
What number was he drafted at?
He was third.
No.
He should have went second to the
Astros.
Astros.
He was fifth, you idiot.
I'm sorry.
He was fifth, you
sorry,
idiot. You don't know shit. Don't talk.
I was 2 picks
You
off.
don't know shit.
Okay.
Don't talk.
Go ahead and hire
You don't
Aaron
know
Boone,
shit.
moron, because you got the same IQ as he does.
You don't know crap.
Zero.
You need to get the finger out of your ass because you don't know nothing. You talk out of your ass. You don't know nothing.
Okay.
You
so
don't
keep
know
losing to
nothing.
the Red Sox.
You don't
keep
know
losing to
nothing.
the Red Sox.
You don't know nothing.
5 World Series.
You're going to fire Brian Cashman when he's been the best GM in baseball. Yeah, that's smart. What are you talking about?
He's had the best GM in baseball.
You want me to spit it out? 30 years of winning seasons. You are an idiot.
30 years.
You are an idiot. He was a part of
30 years.
He was a part of 5 championships. You moron. You don't know shit. You weren't even alive for half of them. You dumbass.
No, I was actually alive for all of them.
Yeah, that's right.
96.
You were wearing
born
diapers
92.
when you were 6.
That's 4 years.
You dumbass. You're a stupid ass. You talk out of your ass. I can't sit when you talk out of your ass.
Can we literally get an ass count on the screen on how many times he said the word ass in the past?
Well, you are the
2
biggest
minutes?
one. You have the biggest face and the biggest ass. You're the biggest asshole.
I have no
That's the best point I've heard all night.
Oh, my God. They just sit here and listen to this garbage. Everything that he said is off.
No, it's
the
not.
Yankees got killed this year, but the Red Sox.
Stop living in the past and live in the present.
I'm not living in anything.
Yeah, you are. You brought up 30 years.
What are you talking about? I gave the Red Sox credit, did I not?
No one's
I
talking
gave the
about the Red
Astros
Sox.
credit, and I'm sitting here listening to your crap about the Yankees. They're telling me that the Yankees have done nothing.
They haven't done shit.
Okay, let me tell you something. When you look at a team that makes the playoffs almost every single year, do they not? Do they not? Yes or no?
What do you call the wild card
Do you know how? It's part of the playoffs. Is it not?
Yeah.
It's the playoffs. Is it
Okay.
not? Okay.
Yeah.
How many teams make the playoffs almost every single year? Please tell me. Please, how many
5
teams?
Traditionally now.
How many
6.
teams?
6. So 12.
Okay, so you're going to tell me 12 teams make the playoffs every single year?
Right.
Automatic. Every single year they consistently.
Yes.
Consistently.
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
Who? Give me the 12 teams.
You guys are talking about 2 different things.
Every year you're
Tyler's telling you
guaranteed
how
to
many
get 12
teams
teams in
make
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs.
No, he's saying
Every year you're guaranteed.
I'm asking you, when you look at the Yankees make the playoffs every year. How many teams in the baseball make almost the playoffs every single year?
Can I answer your question with a question? Name a team that has the mystique of the Yankees.
Oh, so it's
Boston
mystique.
Red Sox.
It's mystique.
The Red Sox
By
have
the way,
a mystique.
that mystique started
the
when Brian
Cubs have a
Cashman wasn't even a
mystique.
thought in his mom
The
or
Cardinals
grandma's
have a mystique. What are you talking
The
about?
Dodgers.
The Dodgers. They all
National League teams. By the way, whoever compares, the Yankees are the team in baseball. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, the last decade you've been the
No,
Boston Red
stop.
Sox little
Hold
brothers.
on. We're bringing up 30 years of Brian Cashman. I want to hear shit about. If we're going back, we're going all the way back. Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, DiMaggio, Mantle, Whitey Ford, Rod Gendry. No, I don't give a shit anymore. If we're going back, you're bringing up all of it, all right? Brian Cashman did not build the mystique of the Yankees.
Yes,
give me a break.
He helped do it. He helped do it.
Sure. Derek Jeter had nothing to do with it. Pettit had nothing to do with it. Rivera had nothing to do with it. Clemens had nothing to do with it. Tino had nothing to do with it.
Clemens?
Bernie had nothing to do with it. Posada had nothing to do with it. Yeah, these guys had nothing to do with it. Charlie Hayes, John Wetland, they had nothing to do with it. Chili Davis had nothing to do with it.
Charlie,
Lloyd
did
had
you just
nothing to
bring
do
up
with it.
Charlie Hayes?
I did bring up
What
Charlie
did Charlie Hayes do for the Yankees?
Caught the biggest out in the Yankees baseball.
Oh my God! In '96, he
Right.
caught the ball.
Right.
Hey,
you would have dropped it. I don't know what
who
we're
found
talking
Scott
about.
Brocious? Who found Scott Brocious?
Oh, the Oakland A's, actually.
Who found Scott Brocious?
The Oakland A's.
Who brought Scott Brocious to the Yankees?
Oh, Brian Cashman.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, that was not a good move. That was
No.
terrible.
Hold on.
Who brought Paul O'Neill to the Yankees?
Not Paul O'Neill.
Who brought Paul
Not
O'Neill?
Brian Cashman.
Brian Cashman's the one who. Brian Cashman was the reason why he came. Who did they trade?
Roberto Kelly.
Roberto Kelly.
Right.
Okay.
Great trade.
It was a great trade. It was a great trade. It was a great
Here's
trade.
the problem between you and normal thinking people. To say
who brought Tino
Brian
Martinez?
Cashman hasn't done
Who brought Tino Martinez to the Yankees?
Brian Cashman. So wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. Because I already see where you're going. Brian Cashman did a great job. Brian Cashman's time has passed him by. He lives in an era now he doesn't understand.
How has it passed him by when he has a winning season every year? It doesn't make sense, Tyler.
The Yankees do not judge their success based on winning seasons, I hate to tell you.
I'm sorry.
When you've got the Rays going to the World Series, the Red Sox winning World Series, and the Yankees sitting there with a thumb up their ass going, well, we're going to bring in Rugden Odor. Oh, great. We're going to bring in Joey Gallo. Okay, great. We're going to ignore the biggest need of our team in pitching, which, by the way, why are the Red Sox and Astros there?
Why?
Bullpen pitching, rotational pitching.
The Red Sox bullpen.
The Yankees didn't address that.
Bullpen.
They gave you goddamn Andrew Heaney. That was their big answer. Andrew Heaney.
So we're going to sit here and we're going to bring up pitching, right? Where the Yankees, by the way, the Yankees ERA and WHIP in baseball starting pitching was in the top 10 this year. So you don't know what you're talking about.
10.
Top
Who's
10
above
in
them?
baseball.
Who's above them?
Who was above them?
Well, probably the Giants.
Don't say the Red Sox because they weren't.
Giants were
the Red Sox were ass in the
they weren't.
They weren't. Shit where the Red Sox are.
The Giants and Brewers are 1 and 2.
All right. Best probably 2 teams in baseball left. Well, actually, no.
The Dodgers and the White Sox, I would say.
No,
the fact is, for you to say that it's past Brian Cashman by, you don't know what you're talking about. He's had winning season after winning season. It is not easy winning World Series and winning playoff series. It's just not. It's not easy.
How long has it been?
Really. What do you mean?
How's it long? How long?
2009. I don't know. You count it up. You're the mathematician.
11 years.
Oh, 11 years. Oh my God.
So
it's been 11 years.
12. They're going to start a
Cleveland
rebuild.
hasn't won one in 70. Okay. What does that mean?
You want to compare yourself to the Cleveland Guardians?
The Guardians?
That's their new name.
The Guardians. Well, good.
It's a terrible name.
It's the Cleveland Indians in my eyes.
I agree.
Mascots.
I think this country is completely soft. But anyway, so what I'm trying to tell you is, by the way, let's go, Brandon. So what I'm saying here is, well, maybe it's time the Yankees get a young guy in there. Like, I don't know, the Red Sox just did. Bloom's what, 43?
And by the way, Carl, do not compare.
Why is Epstein not getting a phone call?
And by the way, Carl, do not compare Jim Harbaugh to Brian Cashman. Okay, that is the most ridiculous comparison.
Where's Theo Epstein?
What do you mean, Theo?
Why don't the Yankees call that guy? Because that guy knows how to build dynasties.
Really?
That guy knows how to win baseball.
What happened his last 2 years with the Cubs?
The payroll got the best of him.
Oh, the payroll got the best. His team fell apart. He didn't want anything to do with them anymore.
What makes you think Theo Epstein even wants that job?
The Yankees wouldn't offer it to him. The Yankees
but what makes you think he even wants that job after Uncle Steve just offered him like all of New York State to own, right, to go to the Mets, and he wouldn't leave MLB front office because he's probably going to be groomed to be the next commissioner. So what makes you think he even wants the?
He should be. He should be the commissioner. He should, because Rob.
Right, but no. But that's not the point, right? He just said, why aren't you calling Theo? Theo Epstein don't want that job.
The Yankees wouldn't offer it to him. I'm going to go back to it.
I'm not saying that he would take the job.
The Yankees wouldn't offer it to him.
That's the problem.
What's the problem with that?
They're not giving guys that are more than qualified to have positions.
Why do they need to when they have a good GM in office right now? It doesn't make sense, Tyler.
You're talking about two different trains of thought. Theo Epstein was groomed for the new era that we're going into. Brian Cashman is an old head
who's been successful every year.
Okay. All right. Okay. Losing to the Red Sox, I don't know what world you lose.
Again, I'm going to go.
Losing to the Red Sox is a cardinal sin here. It's a cardinal sin.
I want to come off this because it's really annoying me.
As Boston fans, who's the one team they don't want to lose to.
Bullshit.
Okay. And by the way,
Jeff, you're a Red Sox fan. Who's the one team you don't want to lose to in the playoffs?
Just not for nothing. The Yankees, just apropos of nothing, because Errol and I did talk about this.
Always,
and Errol agreed with me when I said this. Right?
Go ahead.
Yankees don't lose that game if it's played in Yankee Stadium because
you don't know that. You really don't know that.
Stanton's 2 hits for home runs, and that game is over.
Yeah,
we do know that.
Over. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We don't know that.
Yes, they were gone, dude.
You don't think
they were gone? They were bullets.
You don't think the Green Monster?
They had an exit velocity both close to and over 100.
Hold on. They were
bullets. I'm not saying they weren't home runs. I'm saying you don't know what other hits in that game.
Okay,
you don't,
and you don't know that, and you don't know that Yankee Stadium would have put a mosh into Valdi's head. Valdi don't.
And that night they played. And that night
pitched better in big games.